Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to this virtual Kundalini Yoga class. Kundalini Yoga is the yoga of awareness. Awareness of the breath, the body, and the spirit. We use those together as one to have an experience. As you're going through this yoga class, be aware of your body, sensations, know what your limits are, and know the difference between pain and pushing yourself. It's okay to push yourself, it's not okay to be in pain. Often as guys, we tend to want to be heroes, so keep that in check. It's the awareness, you're also aware of your mind and what your mind's going through. This is a good time to come in and tune in to yourself. We're going to open the Kundalini Yoga class with a mantra, and it's a mantra that tunes us in and commits the time for this practice right now. The words to the mantra are Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We're going to say that 3 times and then begin the yoga class. So to begin, rub the palms of your hands together, bring them into the heart center. Come sitting with a nice tall spine. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Feel yourself settling down into the room, into your posture. Notice your breath. Let your breath come and go easily. Be at one with the sounds around you, whatever environment you're in, with your eyes closed, let that become part of your reality. And inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath. And exhale. You can relax your arms down. So every Kundalini Yoga class has 3 parts to it. The Kriya, which is a set of exercises that we do together for a particular experience and effect. A deep relaxation, followed by a meditation. In many ways, the Kriya and the deep relaxation are building us up for the experience of the meditation. That's really the sweetest part of this. So we're going to be pushing ourselves a little bit in this Kriya. This Kriya is called Awakening the 10 Bodies. In the West, we sort of have this tendency to want to identify with our physical body as well as our mind as being really what makes us, our body, brings us together. And men, I think, especially associate ourselves with these 2 parts, that this is really what makes us who we are. So in Eastern philosophies, and in particular Kundalini Yoga philosophy, there's actually 10 bodies. So the first body is the soul body. The soul experiences that oldest part of ourselves, which connects us to creation and the greater part of the universe. Then the next 3 bodies are actually different parts of the mind. So we have the negative mind, which is that protective mind, which is very useful for guarding against things that need to be reconsidered and evaluated, but it can get out of hand sometimes. The positive mind, which is the flip side of that, which is the creative, optimistic mind, which makes things possible. And again, there can be a balance there that we need to bring into leveling. The third mind is actually the neutral mind, and that is that sort of state that is able to evaluate both the positive and the negative mind in a very neutral place. So beyond those 3, then we have the physical body, which is what we associate with our skin, bone, hair, nerves, all the things that make us physically human that we know of. The next body is actually the arc line, which is a sort of energetic point from earlobe to earlobe that goes over the crown of the head. We can often see this captured in the depictions of halos. Angels, saints, Jesus, and others have often been depicted with a flow of light over their head, and that's often captured, and that's the idea of the arc line. The seventh body is actually the aura, which is a electromagnetic field that runs around the whole body. And strengthening that aura is a practice that everybody should strive to maintain, and one thing that yoga, consistent practice, can strengthen. The pranic body is the eighth body, which is that prana is the life force or the breath, which brings energy and animates our being. So that prana needs to be awoken. That's a part of a healthy life. The subtle body is the ninth body, and that's one that is often associated with intuition and being able to come into a room and just kind of get a sense of what's happening, knowing what needs to be said, who needs to be talked to. This is a subtle experience of the world and is something that you can also cultivate. And the 10th body is actually the radiant body. And we think of the radiant body as being that part of ourselves that just goes all out, 120%, giving everything all the time, that sort of majestic commitment to life. And I think we all know some people in our lives that exemplify that radiant body. So those are the 10 bodies, and the Kriya we're going to do today is about awakening those 10 bodies. We also call it the All My Relations Kriya. For those of you who have been part of this men's group and this men's work, they will know what that means. So let's begin. I'm going to teach a few breaths. Throughout the course of the class, you'll hear me saying to meditate on the sound Sat Nam with the breath. Sat Nam can be like a greeting, but it also actually literally means Sat is truth, Nam is name or identity. So when you say Sat Nam or you meditate on that sound, it's reminding yourself that you're part of something much bigger, and your identity is not this singular thing that we think of as being me, but is actually connecting to the greater. So Sat Nam, truth is my identity. Another breath that is very useful and we're going to be using is called the breath of fire. And the breath of fire is a rapid breath out through the nose, powerful, and it involves pushing the navel back towards the spine. So I'll demonstrate. So that powerful propulsion of the spine back, or navel back towards the spine, with the powerful exhale through the nose and a natural regulation. We'll do this together. So for the first posture in the Kriya for awakening the 10 bodies, come lying onto your back, and we will begin. This is called stretch pose. You'll raise your feet up off the ground. You're going to be looking at your big toes. The palms of your hands are facing in towards each other, and your head is off the ground. And in this position, you will begin breath of fire. It's called stretch pose because you will start to feel the stretch as you keep your feet up. Let some heat start to generate in your navel area. This is a great posture to push yourself, because you can't hurt yourself like this. You can just push yourself. 20 more seconds. And inhale deeply, hold the posture, stretch, and exhale. Let the body completely relax on the floor. Notice the energy that's stirring, the heat that's being generated. Let that start to move around your body. Inhale deeply. Exhale. For the next posture, bring your knees into your chest. You're going to hug them tightly. Bring your nose in between your knees. And this time with your eyes closed, gently focused with your eyes closed at the third eye. That's the brow point, just above the bridge of your nose, between your eyebrows. And continue with breath of fire. And inhale deeply. Squeeze. And hold the position. Exhale. And come rocking on your spine. And as you're ready, come up into easy pose. So I fix my microphone here. What happened? Try this again. Now for the next posture, Ego Eradicator. Bring your arms more or less at a 20-degree angle. Your thumbs are pointed towards each other above your head. Your fingers are tucked into the palms of your hands and the pads on your hands. You're going to close your eyes, again focusing at the third eye point. Begin breath of fire. Remember to pump the navel. You want to find a good rhythm that works for you. You don't want to get lightheaded. Just find a steady rhythm. Nice, powerful breaths. Keep those arms up there. For those of you with bigger arms, you'll be feeling this more than the rest of us, so do your best to keep up. Twenty more seconds. And inhale, stretch the arms up. You're going to squeeze up on root lock. That's by squeezing the sexual organs, the anus, the navel, and you're going to squeeze all those parts of your body up, moving the energy towards the crown of the head. Squeeze. Exhale, relax the arms down. Just rest here for a moment. Again, bringing awareness to the breath and to the energy that's moving around. Good. And inhale deeply. Exhale. For the next posture, bring your legs stretched out in front of you. And we'll do leg bends. Inhaling up, arms to the center. Exhaling as you reach down to the left. And then inhale up, down to the right. And continue. Nice, powerful breaths. Again, you can use the mantra Sat Nam silently as you inhale and exhale. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. And inhale your arms up. And now exhale, reach down over both toes and exhale your body down in the center. And holding in this position, inhale up and exhale down. Again, with your eyes closed, focus at the third eye. And now inhale up, exhale down, hold the posture, inhale again, exhale, stretch a little bit further, and inhale and release out of the posture, giving your legs a little shake. And as you're ready, bring them back into easy pose. Bring your hands to your shins and begin spinal flex. Spinal flex is a motion where we're using the arms, we pull our chest open in the front, inhaling, and exhaling as we arch back. Nice, powerful breaths. Keeping your head nice and level as much as you can, so that it's really your spine and your rib cage that is doing the moving. Now, many of us who work on computers or we're sitting all day, these are the kinds of, this posture in particular helps open up the chest and the heart center, as well as arching backwards with the spine. Keeping a nice flexible spine is one of the keys to staying young. It's said that the age of a person can be measured really by how young and flexible their spine is. Now, the spine is that part of the body that all of the nerves move and send transmissions to the rest of the body. So keeping this spine flexible is very important. The last 15 seconds, let's go quickly. And inhale, center. Squeezing up on root lock. And exhale. For the next posture, we're going to continue spinal flex, but this time sitting in rock pose. So rock pose is sitting on your heels. Your bum is on your heels, ideally. If you need a little bit of help, you can always put a cushion or something to just close the gap here. So with your hands on your thighs, on your knees, continue with spinal flex. This time it's going to be a little bit higher on the spine. Continue inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. And inhale deeply. Exhale. Just rest here for a moment, reflecting on the awareness, your mind, your body, the energy moving within. Listen to the sounds around you, incorporate those into your practice. And inhale deeply, exhale. For the next posture, you're going to bring your arms up onto your shoulders, fingers in front of your shoulders, thumbs in the back. We're going to begin twisting, spinal twist. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Eyes are closed, focus at the third eye point, using the mantra Sat as you inhale, Nam as you exhale. Now, as we do these postures, we're releasing more energy up and down the spine and allowing that energy to be more available to this rest of our body. Often it gets trapped in different areas. So as we continue to move through this Kriya, you will notice more energy and you become aware of how the energy is moving around in your body. If this can become a part of your daily practice, it can be very powerful for that awareness and that energy to be available. Inhaling left, exhaling right. And inhale center. Exhale, hold the position. For the next posture, you're going to inhale the arms up behind your head. Your wrists are going to touch like this. And you're going to exhale your arms back down parallel to the floor. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Almost like a water pump. Good old-fashioned manual water pumps. You're pumping that energy and, again, making it available. And inhale. Bring the wrists together. Nice tall spine. Squeeze up on root lock. And exhale, relax the arms down. Just rest here for a moment. Notice, be aware, the heartbeat, your thoughts, your breath. Let them move fluidly. Just be aware of them. And inhale deeply. Exhale. Now interlace your fingers together and right thumb goes over your left thumb. And we're now going to do arm pumps, inhaling the arms up and then bringing them down as though you're chopping wood or you're swinging a sledgehammer. Inhaling up, exhaling down, eyes closed, focus at the third eye. You're still in rock pose. This is the last posture in rock pose. Nice, powerful breaths. Last 15 seconds. Finish powerfully. And inhale up. Squeeze up on root lock. And exhale down. And again, just rest in this moment. Take stock of how you're feeling. What sensations are happening? What are you aware of? Be in the room. Inhale and exhale. Now come sitting onto your bum in easy pose. You can shake your legs out a little bit, rotate your ankles, just kind of get used to that again. And we're going to begin shoulder shrugs. Inhaling up, inhaling the left shoulder up, exhaling the right shoulder. Just transferring between these two. You want to do your best to keep your spine straight, so that it's just your shoulders that are moving and your spine is holding its position. Inhaling left, exhaling right. And then alternate, inhaling right, exhaling left. Again, eyes closed, focus at the third eye point. And inhale, both shoulders up. Exhale and let them drop. And just practice and continue completely releasing and letting go. This is a great practice to have at the drop of a dime, to just be able to drop your shoulders and completely relax, to be aware even of the tension we hold in our shoulders. This can be great just for reminding the body how to do that. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And inhale the shoulders up, squeeze, root lock. Exhale. Last posture in this sitting pose. You're going to inhale as you turn your head to the left, exhale as you turn to the right. And let this be a closed eye, focus at the third eye experience. Inhaling left, exhaling right. At this point, you should be feeling your neck and your throat opening as the energy continues its journey up towards the crown. And reverse the direction, inhaling right, exhaling left. Inhale to the center. And exhale. Good. And now for the last posture, just before we do our deep relaxation, the frogs. So for frog pose, you're going to come up onto your toes. Your heels are off the ground. Ideally, your heels are actually touching, but there's space under your heels. Your hands are going to come out in front like a frog, and I'll show you what one frog looks like. So you're inhaling up and exhaling as you come back down. So we're going to do 54 frogs. Get ready and go. You'll find it easier to do the faster you do them. Yeah. And as you're ready, come lying down on your back for a deep relaxation. Come resting on your back. Allow your body to be fully supported by the earth, whatever you're lying on. Let your legs rest. Maybe rock them side to side. Let your arms rest, your shoulders. Move your whole body a little bit so it settles into its good resting place. Allow your ankles to rest, moving your feet around. Let your calf muscles relax, your knees, flex your knees and your thighs and your buttocks. Let them all come to a resting place as your legs completely relax. Relax your torso, your pelvis. Let it rest down into the floor. Feel your chest and your spine supported, resting down into the floor. Let your palms be facing upwards, the backs of your hands resting in close to your body. Your legs are also in together. Take a deep breath. Relax your whole body down. Feel your stomach relaxed. Relax your internal organs. Feel them as though they're all in position, nestled perfectly where there needs to be in their state of rest. Rest your rib cage. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck. Feel your head relaxed. You rock it side to side a little bit. Scrunch up your nose and your mouth and your eyes and your brows. Get them tight and relax your face. Let your breath come into a natural state of rest. Inhaling and exhaling. Just follow as it leads you. Relax your forehead. Relax your head, your hair, your scalp, your ears. Inhale. Exhale and relax completely.
Lift us up to a holy vibration, healing nation, healing nation. Lift us up to a holy vibration, healing nation, healing nation. Lift us up to a holy vibration, healing nation, healing nation. Lift us up to a holy vibration, healing nation, healing nation. Lift us up to a holy vibration, healing nation, healing nation. Lift us up to a holy vibration, healing nation, healing nation, healing nation. Lift us up to a holy vibration, healing nation, healing nation. Lift us up to a holy vibration, healing nation, healing nation. Lift us up to your holy vibration, healing nation, healing nation. Healing nation, healing nation. Healing nation, healing nation.
Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to the room, gently waking your body up. Give your fingers and toes a little movement as you wiggle them. Start to turn some circles with your wrists and your ankles. Stretching your arms out above you, giving your body a good stretch. And bring your left knee over top of your right thigh. Do some cat stretches as you stretch out the spine, keeping your shoulders towards the floor, giving a good stretch along your spine. Continue on both sides. And as you're ready, rub the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet together. And bring your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around. Do a few rocks back and forth on your spine. And come sitting up for meditation. So for today's meditation, we're going to use the elemental sounds sa, ta, na, ma. These sounds, we're going to attach the following meaning to. Sa, birth. Ta, life. Na, death. Ma, rebirth. Sa, ta, na, ma. We're going to use a mudra with these sounds. Sa, ta, na, ma. Mudra is a hand posture, and we're going to attach each sound to one of our digits on our fingers. We're going to go through a cycle of saying this out loud, sa, ta, na, ma. And we're going to whisper it, sa, ta, na, ma. And then finally, we're going to recite it silently. All of these with our eyes closed. And then we'll come back out from silent to whisper to spoken. Spoken, a powerful word. The spoken word is one of the most powerful things that we have to project who we are into the world. Whispering, as we whisper, it's like the language of love to the soul, to the spirit, to our Creator. That whisper brings us closer. And silence is really the oneness within. There's no separation there. We're at one. So we're going to go through these phases as we do our meditation together. So come sitting with a tall spine. And inhale to begin. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Whisper. Satanama, 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 silent. As you find your mind wandering, just mouth the mantra Sa-ta-na-ma and keep saying this mantra silently in your head, in your whole being. Let it vibrate silently around. Satanama, 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 Satanama. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath. Exhale. Inhale one more time. Suspend the breath. Lock it in. Exhale. And one last time. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath. Exhale deeply. Good. Now, we end each Kundalini Yoga class with a song. It's called The Long-Time Sun. The words are, may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. We sing the first round to ourselves. We sing the second round to those that we know and we're connected and need some love, light, healing, support. And the last round we sing to all those we don't know, but we're part of in the world and we're connected to. You can end the class with your own prayer, out loud or in silent as you wish, and then we end with a bow. So rubbing the palms of the hands together. We end with a long Satnam. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. 3 long Satnams. So inhale to close. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Satnam. 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 Satnam.